Big market drop incoming. But before we talk about that, please take a second to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm providing a lot of free game and I'm trying to grow my following. So it would be definitely very much appreciated if you could like and subscribe. And now let's get into the juicy details. All right. Huge market dump on deck. Donald Trump just placed tariffs on Mexico, China, and Canada, and those countries have retaliated. All right. So while most people panic, the smart, savvy investor finds opportunity. So let's talk about how we can make some money in this market. And let's start off by why is the drop happening? Well, the drop is happening because of the tariffs. What are tariffs? Tariffs are taxes that are placed on goods. So let's just say, for instance, the United States sells potatoes to Mexico, okay? A 25% tariff would mean that Mexico's got to pay an extra 25% tax on top of the price of potatoes for doing business with the United States. And like I just mentioned, these countries have also placed tariffs on US goods. Let's talk about why the market is selling off. Well, the market is selling off because the market doesn't like uncertainty. And investors will start taking their positions off the table or de-risking their portfolio. Institutional investors will also do the same thing. And that fear spreads really, really fast. So expect the SPX, the Dow, and the NASDAQ to have a huge gap down before the market opens in the morning. But let's ask ourselves, is this panic justified? Well, let's take some historical context. Past trade wars have started with a dip, but then the market always tends to recover. Let's take the 2018 Trump versus China trade war. What happened? We had a big sell-off followed by a spectacular rally. We can even take the 2020 COVID virus thing. What happened with the market during COVID? The market had a huge sell-off, which was followed by one of the biggest bull runs of all time. So where's the opportunity? Well, the opportunity lies in the fact that when things like this happen, they create what are called generational buying opportunities. Okay. More millionaires are minted coming out of recessions than anything. So I'm not saying that this has put us in a recession. It possibly could, but it hasn't yet. But there are huge buying opportunities that are about to present themselves. So let's look at sectors, or let's talk about sectors that may recover faster. First, I would say the tech and AI industry. They have spectacular long-term growth and very strong balance sheets, okay? Then you've got to look at commodities. Tariffs affect commodities. So I would be looking at gold, oil, and agriculture. And lastly, dividend stocks, because dividend stocks provide steady income during times of market downturn. Rothschild once said, buy when there is blood in the streets, even when the blood is your own. And what he means by that is basically the same thing that the greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett, said, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. So if you tend to follow the masses in anything in life, you get the masses results, which are average and pretty much the wrong thing to do, right? The 80% never win. It's always the 20% that think outside the box that end up with these spectacular wins. So in the market, if everybody's buying something at a time and the market seems to be in euphoria, it's probably not the right time to buy. You should probably be selling then. And when there's extreme fear in the market like it is now, that's your blood in the streets. That's when you should be buying or planning to buy. So you can ride that all the way back up. So if you're a trader, how do you play a market like this? Well, you should expect heavy volatility and pay attention to your key support levels. If you're a swing trader, if that's your style, you should probably sit back, wait for the market to stabilize, and then start scaling in. And if you're just a long-term investor, then it's always best to DCA, which is dollar cost average. And, just slowly start metering in the market. Buy, it goes down, you buy a little bit. Maybe it goes down a little bit more, you buy a little bit more then. And the same thing when the market is rising, right? So you're decreasing your overall cost. And again, it's these kinds of market panic times that create the most millionaires. So I want to hear from you. Let me know, what are you doing right now? Are you buying? Are you selling? Or are you holding? All right. And once again, like and subscribe if you found this video useful. I appreciate it.